Hello guys, and this is XDGenXP from Sweepstake Gamers. Today we're going to be playing Evolve, and today we're also going to be talking about the different variants that's going to either be in Evolve or that have already been implied into Evolve. So today we're going to be talking about Rogue Val, Blitz Markov, and also a bit on Meteor Goliath, since he was the first variant to come out. Now, Rogue Val, as you can see, she looks a little different. She hasn't got a hat. She has this green glow about her, and well, she looks a little bit more badass. Of course, her voice and everything about, well, her voice and the type of person she is still the same. Rogue Val now has got a different loadout as well. So I'm also going to be talking about the new loadout for Rogue Val, which I will talk about in a minute. So we'll just change a couple of things and get straight into a game. As you can see, we have normal Val there, and if we switch along, we have Rogue Val, Lazarus, Kyra, Slim, and then goes back around to Val. So if we click on Rogue Val, she has a number of different skins. She has the default skin, the Exterminator skin, Predator skin, and the Night Hunter skin. Now these are all free skins for Rogue Val. When playing with Rogue Val, I would advise using either increased clip capacity or increased reload speed. Now this works very well, and I will tell you why in just a minute. So as you can see, once the perk's been chosen. Yeah, I'm gonna run with reload speed. So guys, you can also see the team that I am going to be running with. So it's Val, Hank, Griffin, and Parnell. And we're going to be against a Wraith, I think. So, anyway, back to Val's abilities and why I've chosen reload speed or clip capacity. So as you know, reload speed obviously increases the speed at which you reload any and all guns. But also clip capacity also increases the clip size. Yes, we're against a clownfish Wraith. So I'll talk a bit more about her in just a minute. I like to let the dropship conversations run on, just because they always talk about stuff and it's always fun and something to listen to.
Griff, you get a chance. I was wondering if maybe you could sign something.
I don't sign nothing. All that's got nothing to do with me, mate.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's your business.
I hate those fucking movies and the bloody comics. You know that.
I know. Wasn't your idea being famous. Wasn't for me anyway. I just noticed Markov was reading them. Seemed into him. Figured he was too shy to ask you.
For Markov, eh? All right. Yeah, I'll sign it. I'll be glad to.
Hey, thanks, man. It'll make our big Martian friend happy.
So guys, that was the little intro, and now I'm just going to quickly skip to the my best interaction within that game with Rogue Val. Obviously, it took us quite a long time to find this Wraith and capture it. But yeah, anyway, just that dropship conversation there was on about Markov and him reading Griffin's books, and Hank trying to get his signature for Markov. And Griffin has a little bit of a soft spot for Markov. But as you can see here, Wraith's just turned to stage 3. We're on Wraith trap, and I just find it just so happens to be under there and shoot it with a sniper, and then the poison, as you just saw there. So this is now Rogue Val. Her sniper does 3 burst shots. Her trank gun is now a poison gun. So it does constant poison damage over 8 seconds. It also highlights the monster. Her heal gun, her med gun, now actually does less healing output, but it actually can branch off and heal more than one player at a time, which you will see in a second. Val also has her passive ability. Rogue Val has a passive ability which heals teammates around her within a certain radius. This can be very helpful, and it is I'll probably say one of Val's most useful and favourite techniques. But it's passive, you don't need to do anything, and it does really well. As you can see there, Hank went down, Parnell went down, and they're both straight back up really quickly. I'm doing well, keeping tabs on the Wraith, keeping them poisoned and shooting them as much as I can, but I'm obviously trying to keep the team healed as much as possible. So, Rogue Val's heal burst actually is a heal burst only for herself. This heals around about 90% of her health. So this is mostly when Rogue Val is on low health, extremely low health, and needs a bit of boost, and she's being focused on by the monster. But when she pops this healing burst that is her own, it actually stops the passive ability until the heal burst is back. Now this means that you have to be careful when you use it, because if you get focused on and then you get stopped focusing on, and your team gets focused, your healing output can only be your med gun. Therefore, it is a lot harder to lose track of yourself, and then you end up losing or getting yourself down. So, like we were saying before, poison gun, along with this 3-shot sniper. Now, the 3-shot sniper actually does constant damage and doesn't put any weak points on the monster. And here we go. I'm stupid and run off and get pounced, but I gladly have a team that keeps up with me enough so that I didn't take any damage there. Now we've domed it for the second time.
Need a medic.
And I should really be healing Parnell here, and I don't, and he just dies. And that was very quick, and I completely missed that altogether. I should have really been on that, but obviously I wasn't. Oops, sorry there, Parnell. I'm playing with a decent team. These are actually just randomers. These aren't people I know or continuously play with or anything like that. There was no communication within the game at all, apart from the pings that were going up on the monster. As you can see, the monster's coming down hardly any health. We have no assault, which means our constant damage, our main source of damage, is actually gone. And now the monster's focusing on the trapper. Me and the support are doing as best as we can to keep the damage off him. Support is Hank, so he's obviously doing his shield. And now support gets focused a bit, and I'm still trying to do as much damage as I can. Monster's down to about half a bar, should I say. Monster now is just like, no, I don't think I'm going to win this. Tries to run. I stick a last poison in him, and all you can see is he's going, his health is going, it's going, and it's gone. There we go, guys, and that was Rogue Val in a nutshell. Sorry I couldn't give you a bit more gameplay, but amazingly that was like the only time we actually fought the Wraith within that entire game. The game did last quite a while. It'll pop up at the top left now. The game lasted around about 15 minutes, and just that end bit that I've just shown you there was the only time we really actually saw the Wraith. He was a good Wraith player, but his downfall was he didn't focus enough on one person. He didn't know where to get, and I can see masteries as well. So the masteries for each variant is now accessible as well. So you can now elite each variant, which I think is one of the bonuses now. So next gameplay is going to be Blitz Markov. Hope you guys like this. As you can see, next to Markov, Blitz Markov, you have the Exterminator skin as well. The, I don't even know what that was. The Predator skin, the Night Hunter skin, Infinity skin, and Dragon Scale skin, along with the Union Jack skin. So, quite a few skins for Blitz Markov, even though he has literally just came out. I don't know what to run. I'm probably going to run, yeah. I've run with damage output. We have a Lazarus, Hank, Griffin, and Blitz Markov against a Gorgon. Okay, this could be fun. So, what I know from Blitz Markov is that either the longer he's doing damage, or the longer he does more damage over time. There we go, that's the best way of saying it. Blitz Markov does more damage over time than standard.
Griff, now when I say I'm out of shield juice, you gotta listen.
Mate, when I see the beast in position, the harpoon goes out. Right? That's instinct I built up over 30 years. That's why I'm on the team, mate. Means you need to keep the shield gun charged and ready.
Listen, Uncle Hank is doing his best, but it's like herding cats keeping you people shielded.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, Hank.
Big bucks my ass. Actually, it is a lot of money. I shouldn't complain.
So as you just heard there, that was Hank and Griffin talking about how much Hank gets paid. Because obviously, the support is the leader of the team, no matter which support you choose. Okay, so I'm actually going to switch to the main part of the Gorgon gameplay here as well, since we didn't actually last. It took us like ages. As you can see in the top left, the round ends in 1 minute and 40 odd seconds. Now this is because it took us absolutely ages and we did no damage to the Gorgon. Now this is the main gameplay, and the most we actually saw the Gorgon literally just evolved to stage 3 there. And as you can see, from blue to purple to red, and that is the damage over time. So anyway, back to talking about his abilities. So the more damage you're doing, the more constant damage you're doing, the more damage you do. So say as I'm doing there, you shoot the monster with the assault rifle. The more hits if you keep getting hits over and over again, them hits start to do more damage. For the lightning gun, the longer you're in constant range and shooting the lightning gun at the monster, it goes from blue to purple, and then to white,
Keep it up.
I think. Oh no, blue to purple to red, and then I think there's an orange colour after, which starts doing like ×4 damage or something along them lines. Okay, so also the mines, the longer you leave the mines placed for, the more potential damage they can do. Obviously, if the monster hits them with an ability, they also still get destroyed, so that's a downside to it as well. As you saw there from that fight, this Gorgon was very sneaky throughout the entire game. As you can see, it's got 1 minute 20 or something on the clock. Now, it took us, I don't know, this Gorgon ran us around the map for basically all the game. And this is the only really fight we had. It lasted for a little bit there, and we're about to go back into the fight at just under 1 minute. I think it gets to about 40 seconds, something along them lines, and we actually start to have a little fight with the Gorgon, and the Gorgon has a little standoff. As you can see, counting down. I would go 49 seconds that the clock has been stopped on, and that's actually because of the support. The support saw him running through the water. But I like the thought and the thought of Blitz Markov and the way he's been put together. But as far as the damage buff goes, it isn't as effective as you can think. You have to stay within range and constantly shooting it with that lightning gun to get them damage buffs as you think. There we go. We go blue, purple, red, and then orange. There we go. Blue, purple, red, and orange. And the 4 colours. And even then, I still didn't do that much damage. For the assault rifle, we haven't seen any of that yet. I start throwing down some mines, but amazingly, that was the only thing we got before the Gorgon ran away, and then we sadly lost. So now I'll be showing you another variant, which is the first one that came out, which was Meteor Goliath. Now, everyone loved Meteor Goliath when he came out. He looked badass, he kicked ass, and now they've balanced him and finished him off. He's just all more amazing. Okay, so we don't know the full team yet. As you can see, the other 2 players haven't picked. So now we're going to jump into the game, and I will show you bits and pieces from my monster play as Meteor Goliath. I also like to leave the intro bit. I dragged them round until I got, well, actually, they weren't exactly the best team, should I say. They never found my tracks that I did leave on purpose for them. And basically they didn't see me. So I got to stage 2 with ease, and then I evolve, as you'll see. I get to stage 2, come out, start attacking them, and then evolve to stage 3 and have another little fight before running off, getting some more armor, and then finishing the fight. So for me, I love playing this monster. It's real fun. For me, Meteor Goliath was amazing. They changed his abilities. Well, no, they changed some of the pictures for the abilities, and they actually thought everything through for it really well. For example, how he glows with a blue flame. All his abilities do fire damage and burn damage over time. So now we just skip. This is when I just evolved to stage 2. I tried to sneak around them. They've got Crow, so Gobi gets me, and then I just think, yeah, okay, right, fine, they've got me. I'm gonna go in for a little fight. There's only right there. There is only the trapper and I think the medic. So it's not exactly the best combination. The timer for the others to drop in, apparently they got killed. I didn't find this out until after I killed these two. So apparently they'll be dropping in. We have the trapper dying there, and now for the medic across the border. As you can see at the top of the screen, they've changed what the look of all the abilities are. We have Rock Throw at the far left. The next one along is Leap Smash. The next one along for that is Fire Breath, and then the final one, which I haven't put any into, is Charge. So, as far as Meteor Goliath goes, he looks badass. They actually put quite a bit of time into him. I am now just going to eat all these and evolve to stage 3. What I didn't realise when I evolved though was that they were actually dropping in and they were coming straight for me. And I never realised, so I was trapped. Yeah, here we go. Evolving to stage 3 now. Never saw them. 3 points to spend. I've got 3 points. It's 1 6 minutes. 30. I put 3 points in Fire Breath, 3 points in Leaf Smash, and 3 points in Rock Throw. And there we are. There's the medic. Bang. And there's the support. And there's me thinking, oh, okay, I didn't even notice them. I'm bunking out. And as I'm running away, I run towards the relay and then go on the back to back where I was, just to armor up a little. But as I'm walking past, I actually run right past the assault, and the assault doesn't spot me. So I found that quite amusing. He didn't spot me, he didn't follow me, and they all went back to the relay, as you can imagine. One of them got down again and died, and he is literally just about to drop in as I go back for the relay. So we're on somewhere around 7, maybe 8 minutes now. And I go straight for the assault, do a bit of damage on the assault. He pops a shield. Then I focus more on the medic, and then the medic starts getting shielded, so then I go straight for the support. Now, the idea of when playing Monster is to know who you go for, have a line of who you go for, and when, and if in doubt, what goes when. Basically, so you need to go for someone, and then if something else happens, you go for the next one down, and so on. As you can see, what happens here. Now, Meteor Goliath, like I said, was one of the first variants that came out, and in my opinion, was one of the most thought of. He was the one that they put the most effort into. He was really well. He went really well with everything. They changed the look of him. They changed what his abilities did. They did burn damage. Had a slightly longer cooldown rate. And basically, they really did put a lot of thought into this. Now, I'd be a bit cocky. I'm a bit cocky because I play Monster quite a bit, and this was an idle trapper. So I pounce him, realise he's idle, and then come off and finish off with a Rock Throw. So guys, this is SSG, and if you like this video, please like, comment what you like, and tell us what you want to see us in the future. For now, this is XD Johnny XP signing out. Peace out, guys. See you guys in the next video.